Well, good morning, friends. It's Tracy and Violet and Boris from Nova Scotia Living. Boris, leave that. Hey! Oh, he's licking a dish. My husband must have had it last night. Something on it. Anyways, from Nova Scotia Living. Today is January 2nd. You might have seen on my community post by now, but I got a call last night and Marquise and Kara were headed to the hospital. She's gone into labor. So, yeah, she was due the 6th, I think. The 6th or 7th. And I thought we'd be out there for that. So, I'm glad she's at the hospital. Medea's there with her, which is good. And Marquise, too, of course. And they've been sending updates. Last I heard, she was 3 centimeters and they moved her to her room. And I fly out to Alberta tomorrow. And I need to pack today. I just called the veterinarian. I knew they weren't in. They don't open until 8, but I left a message. Boris has been scratching at his ear the past couple days, and he was just doing it this morning, like crying. So I want to get it checked in case he has an ear infection. Doesn't look bad, but it, you know, I don't want to chance it and be away for 2 weeks and him being uncomfortable. So hopefully they'll call me back, and hopefully it doesn't cost an arm and a leg, but you know, an ear infection can be a bugger for us. I'm sure it can be for dogs. They just hide their pain so much better. So, anyways, I just made a coffee. I started to brew it without a coffee cup under the coffee maker, so some got in the tray, so my coffee isn't quite as big as it should be, but that's okay. The vet doesn't open till 8, so I'll call again about 5 after 8 if they don't call me back, because I'm impatient. And if they could see him early, that would be good. And that way, on the way back, I could stop to my car insurance and stop to pick up my prescriptions and fill up my truck. Yeah. We'll see. I'd like to, yeah, get down there right for 8 o'clock. If I knew that they'd take him in, I'd be down there right at 8 o'clock. Anyways, the kids went to bed last night and I set Misha and Maze's alarm clocks. I'm going to wait and see if that rings. If I don't hear it by like 5 to 7, I'll go up and get them. But it's set for like 6:45 to 7 or something. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, oh, I got a lot to do. I got to pack a bag, make sure I have all my paperwork. Yeah, and just get everything done so I feel like everything's done. Our flight doesn't leave till like 6 o'clock tomorrow night. But I figure we'll leave out of here 1 o'clock because it takes 2.5 hours. Depending on the traffic, it could be 3 hours. And we're parking not directly at the airport. We're parking at a different place and we can take a shuttle because it's cheaper to park at this place. It's like $50 a week. So, yeah. And then to get checked in and to feel like everything's done. Yeah. Don't think the weather's supposed to be bad, so that's a bonus. And I'm just sitting on the edge of my seat. I hardly slept last night. I'm just, you know, wishing I could be there and hope everybody's okay. They did send some pictures and a few videos. I did put one picture up on my community tab, but I know at this time they're probably not feeling like talking to me or sending pictures and all that stuff, but I want everybody to be safe and whatever, but I'm glad Medea is able to be there with her and Marquise for sure. Ooh, I think I hear the alarms going off. That doesn't wake them up. Mish, did you not hear your alarm clock? I don't know if Maze's went off yet. All right, guys, we're outside. It's about 20 after 7. We were just FaceTiming with Marquise and Kara and Medea. And yeah, she's very uncomfortable, which is understandable. Oh, we forgot a garbage bag. The bus should be here soon. Misha wore an oversized, like, comfy, I don't know what you call it, like blanket shirt. Very comfortable. Her Grammy gave it to her. But I just checked to make sure school isn't canceled because, I mean, it's not much snow, but it could be slippery. For sure.
Well, did you even check the school?
I'll check the school one. Oh, there it is. All right, I love you guys. Did you guys even hear your alarm clocks?
They went off?
Yes.
No.
Oh, I gotta put them in Dad's room to make sure he gets up to get you guys up. Cause
I heard it.
did you? You didn't hear it until I said Misha, and then you opened your eyes.
Well, I heard it.
All right, love you guys. Have a good day at school. Don't forget about that lunch money, Misha. How are the roads? This seems kind of greasy, like it's not.
This is icy.
Yeah.
And luckily I don't have to go all the way through the dirt
No,
road today.
like when I went for a walk, cars have been driving on it, but I'm just like, this,
I don't understand why they don't sand them.
no,
It's ridiculous.
yeah. I think they do sometimes, but
I
there's
don't
nothing
mind
on-
when it's flat, but when it's hilly,
Yeah, yeah.
have a good one.
You too. That's May's waving. Well, I'll go wake up Misha. Well, Mally and Messiah said that they'll wake up, so I'll give them a little time. And I'll wait till 8 o'clock and call about Boris. I mean, he seems fine. I just don't want it to be something and then he has to wait till I get back. That's not fair. Not fair. And if I can't get into that vet, I'll call a different vet, which might cost more money. I don't know, but we'll see. Whew. All right. I went and poked my head in their rooms. We'll see. 7:35. I just loaded Edgar too. I'll have another load or two to do today because I want to wash their comforter, Violet and Boris's, and any clothes that I have. It won't be a full load, but I want to wash everything. And now I'm going to unload the dishwasher because it's all done and wait for the vet to call me. All right, guys, I unloaded the dishwasher. I need to go unload you guys, I think, but I'll do that after. Violet's right here. Watch out, Violet. The phone, and I don't have my personal stuff packed. This whole suitcase is going to be for baby Maverick and Kara and Marquise. So I just want to organize it. My carry-on will be everything that I'll need. All right. You can see here, this is a quilt my mother-in-law made for Marquise when he was young. It's like a twin size quilt. I'm gonna send that out. I don't know if Marquise will want all these. They were just in his closet up there. So I think I'm just gonna bring them out because I don't want to throw them out, but he can throw them out if he doesn't want them. Just like, I washed all this stuff. He'll probably laugh that I brought this stuff out, but oh yeah. So it's all clean. And then there's a sweater here too. It's a sweater that like Dad would wear, but he used to wear sweaters like this. All right, so then the rest of this stuff is all baby stuff, which I did show you this when Medea went into labor back in November. But probably that'll be a video when I'm out there when I assemble this. So there's a bunch of baby stuff in here. And I want to bring all that out for baby Maverick and Kara and Marquise. So that's my plan. So this would be like a checked bag. My Aunt Darlene and Uncle Gordon, Dad's baby sister, when I went up to my cousin's celebration of life, she had a present there for Reagan and Maverick. So I'm going to bring those out. They're cute. She was like, if it doesn't fit, you can take it right out of the package. And I'm like, I can make it fit. Don't you worry. I can make it fit. So it was very nice of her to think of them. So I might fit a few of my things in here. Maybe. I'm not going to worry about it. We'll see. I'm not going to zip this up until I know I have everything that I need to have. And this does. I got this suitcase from Dad. He got it at Frenchie's. But it seems like it's never been used or very rarely used. Looks like it's wearing a bra, doesn't it? Anyways, and it does expand, but I don't think I'd expand it. He said it expands. Like I could zip it down. There's a zipper here and it could go higher, but I don't think that's necessary. So in here, this will be my carry-on. And usually not that I'm a big traveler, I'm not. I would just bring like a book bag or something. I do want to bring my computer, like my Chromebook bag and stuff, because I do need that for certain things. But the stuff, the only stuff that's in here now is that stuff I got from Amazon. Like the leggings and the tank tops and the underwear and the poncho. So I have a pile of clean clothes over there. I need to get a few more outfits and they're all black. You know how it goes. I want to get my little box of stevia and I can get coffee out there. Like my brother and sister don't drink coffee. I want to bring all my, that's why I want to get my prescriptions. I'll get all my prescriptions in here. And pick out a couple of books. And I don't know. I'm going to put my slippers in there too. I do want my slippers. And a winter jacket. I know I could wear a winter jacket. Well, I might just wear a winter jacket. Yeah, just so it doesn't take up space. My big red one, and I'll just put my black thing in here. But I need to pick out a couple books. Oh, I wish they would call. It's 7:46. So the dishwasher's empty, just a few things in there. And the washing machine's going. And I haven't heard the kids move around upstairs at all. But yeah, I'm gonna leave these out here. There's a pile of towels that need to go upstairs, but yeah, I'll figure it out. And then the kids, I told the kids I leave tomorrow. There's still some Chinese food left, so we'll probably use that tonight. And yeah, I'm just on pins and needles because those guys are in the hospital, and I'm glad that they FaceTime me. They're probably FaceTiming Kara's mom and sending pictures and little updates and all that stuff. So yeah, I should go unload my phone. I need to do something to preoccupy my mind. All right, guys, I unloaded my phone, and I heard from the vet. He has an appointment at 9:30. It's 8:03 now, so that's perfect. I can try to finish editing a video, and then I'll go I'll leave early so I can fill up the truck, which will cost an arm and a friggin' leg. And I don't know if I should bring Violet because she might freak out if she's here, like my husband's here. But then she'll have to sit out in the truck because I'm not bringing 2 dogs into a vet. I don't know. And I don't want to keep any kids home from school the first day back to school to sit in the truck with me. You know what I mean? I haven't quite decided that yet. If my husband's up and out and like downstairs, I might leave Violet. She won't like it, but it's better than sitting out in a truck, cold truck by herself. But I mean, if I go there right for 9:30, there's not usually any kind of waiting. And get right in, get eardrops or whatever the heck they do, get right out. And yeah, and I can stop and get my prescriptions because that's really just in and out, and stop and talk to my insurance lady. Yeah, I'll figure it out. All right. I have 3 friggin' cardinals in my yard. 3. Oh, there goes one. Richard is down on the ground, and there's another one in that bush. And I don't got any more, not much more bird feed. Day at school! Oh, for heaven's sakes. Well, it's acting like a wiener. Anyways, I have a little bit of bird feed I'm going to put out. Not much. I got to get some. I get my husband to pick some up. Oh, that's going to be a rough morning. Oh, God. Yeesh. All right. I got both of them. I fed the birds. I see Richard's still out there. And Randall's around, so. Anyways, I'm going to go get gas and we're going to go to the vet. Ooh, okay, we made it to the vet. We have about 9 minutes, so I don't want to go in there any earlier than I have to. And I seen somebody just go in with a little tiny white dog, so I'll wait till 9:30 on the nose. And then I'll take Boris in, and hopefully they can get him right in. And Violet will be fine. She'll be fine. It's more me than her, like it really is. That's Boris whining. He wants to get out, but he doesn't know what we're doing. All right. Get down. We're home. It's 10:58. Boris did have a little ear infection, not a bad one, but I got, well, not drops. It's a 1-shot thing. I could have got drops, which is cheaper, but this is 1, and he'll get checked in 28 days, but usually that's cleared up. I stopped my insurance place and I got an insurance card with the updated insurance on it, so when I rent a car, and I got my prescriptions. So yes, that's all done. All those things that needed to get done, and I had been procrastinating about it. Well, not Boris's ear, but yeah, it's done. All right, that load of laundry I put in this morning, I'm just rotating that, and I'll get another load going. Ooh, okay guys, it's 7 after 12. The washer's still going. I had a shower. My face is all shiny and red. And I'm going to wash my pajamas and the outfit I had on and a couple other things of mine. Then I'm going to wash Violet and Boris's blanket. And that should be all. Should be. All right, I just put some more stuff in there. The stuff that'll go in the check bag is some prescriptions and like puffers and creams, my gel deodorant, and I wish I could take you guys with me. I really, 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 really do. But maybe someday when they develop transporters, like off of Star Trek, we could all go together. They don't know what's going on because they know it's my stuff. It's going in big bags. And I had a pile of clothes here that I folded last night, and I just took out the stuff and put it in there. I'm just waiting for Messiah's and Mally's wash to finish, and then I'll take that out and like put the towel I had and the clothes that I had on and a couple other things in. This is some of their stuff. Boris's jacket, Violet's jacket. I'll just put it in a garbage bag. a sweater. I don't have a sweater for Boris. I should get him one, but Violet's only ever wore her sweater like once, honestly. I just go right to the winter jacket. But this winter, it hasn't even been cold enough for them to wear it. No joke. Even that time we had the big snowstorm, it wasn't even that cold out. It was just snowy. And then these blankets, and I have a couple comforters and these pillows for them. So you guys are going to have a bag too. Don't worry. You're going to go on vacation. It's going to be so much fun. Oh, and Boris, I'm so glad I got his ear checked out. And I'm so glad it didn't get to a point where it was excruciating, I don't think. He did yip a little bit when he was swabbing his ear, but I'll let Roberta know. Yeah, I'll let Roberta know that he was seeing that these guys had their flea and tick. And they're going to call me in a week. I might have told you this. They're going to call me in a week to see how he's doing, so I'll just check in with her. And yeah, I mean, he's been playful. He hasn't seemed glum, but I mean, animals show their pain differently. And unless it was a full-blown broken leg with a bone sticking out or they're limping, it's hard to tell when they're sick. Except for when, say, he's about to shake his ears, but just this past weekend, he's been doing that, like shaking it like an elephant, you know what I mean? And not like shaking it to shake it hard. It was just like wobble back and forth. And then his ears, like, I'm glad I got it checked out. Like, vets cost a pretty penny, but it's so worth it because I'd feel sick to my stomach if I knew that I didn't do that and found out when I got back he had a bad ear infection. I would kick myself, really. So, anyways, I don't know where my husband went. I got out of the shower and he's gone. I bet you he went to town to get Tim Hortons because he just can't handle homebrew these days. He's like, do you want to go on a date tonight? I said, yeah. I have a thing I have to do from 4:30 to about 6:37, but we can go do something after that. By date, it's probably, we'll go for a coffee or, well, I'm not having a coffee that time of night. Go do something. And yeah, so yeah, I'm glad I had a shower today. I'll have a shower tomorrow night when I get there. It's just, I can't chance my skin being totally agitated while I'm sitting on a plane. So if my skin's going to be agitated today as my cream soaks in. And then I should be good to go tomorrow. I mean, I'll wash my face and put cream on, but, eczema's the son of a bee. But, yeah, the house is all quiet. Downstairs is pretty much all cleaned up. I swept the floor in the kitchen before I went upstairs to have a shower. I'm not going to worry about supper because I do want to use the rest of that Chinese food. There's some chicken balls left, and I think some of the little bit of rice left. There's no noodles left. There's no beef and broccoli left. I don't know. I gotta see. But there's enough for everybody to have something. And if they don't want that, they can have... Actually, Misha made spaghetti last night. Mally had made meatballs and sauce before Christmas, but we froze it. I took it out because I wanted something a little different, or she wanted to make spaghetti. I said, well, actually, I have sauce to use up, so we just nuked it. She made noodles, mixed it together. So there's some of that. I'm not even going to worry about it. But, yeah. And Marquise FaceTimed again. They're in their private room now, and her water hasn't broke, but they're going to see how far she's dilated before, and they might break her water. All my pregnancies, they had to break my water. It never broke on its own. But I know once they break that water, it really picks up. And I think she's going to go for an epidural, which, awesome, because I love myself an epidural. For a couple of them, I didn't have them. The other ones I did. When I was 17, I don't know. They must have had them then, but they didn't tell me about it. I don't know. I almost think that they were just trying to teach me a lesson, but maybe not. I might be. Anyways, that's a whole other story. But Marquise was telling me there was a lady in another room close to them, and she didn't get the epidural, and she was hooting and hollering and screaming. It sounded like somebody was killing her, he said. I said, well, yeah, some people, that's the way that they deal with pain. It's exhausting and it's painful. And instead of trying to hold it in, it's better to let it out, and it helps release the pain. Sounds scary, but some people, that works for them. And that's fine. But Kara doesn't sound like she's screaming, but she's moaning and stuff. That's what I was like. I was more of a moaner. And yeah. anyway, she's tired. Medea just went home. She's going to come back after, but, and Evie's still on Christmas break, which is nice. So there wasn't any like school runs and stuff, and Cody's there, so that's good. But I think she had to go home and pump and all that stuff because Reagan's home. And yeah. Anyways, I'm just jabbering. I don't know what to do with myself now. I should go check that laundry. I don't want to mess anything up. I don't want to mess up the kitchen. I don't want to mess up anything. They can do that all when I go. And then they can clean it all up before I get home. They'll try their best. I know they will. But, yeah, these guys. I just like to watch these guys all day. See, he's been playing like this. Like, he's not down on the dumps, but I'm so glad that he'll be tickety-boo in no time. Dryer. I'm washing their blanket now because I think I'll wait to wash my little bit of clothes when the kids get home. When they get in their pajamas, I'll wash all of them together. But since I brought his clothes up, I took out enough clothes, pants, well, there's socks, pants, underwear, and shirts. So I know he's able to do it himself, but this way it's easy. He's not the most easygoing morning person. And this way he can just grab it and go. Ooh, all right. I'm about to go outside for the kids, but I was looking for Marquise and Medea's baby album. This one's Medea's. Look how old it is. There's my mom. Yeah, that was my baby shower. There's like my Grammy, then my finished grandmother. There's clearer pictures. Martin's grandmother's, my other grandmother. This is me when I was pregnant. Going for a bike ride. That's Toffee. That's my husband when he was 19. Oh, this is when she was born. There's my Finnish grandmother, Ellen. Now, doesn't that look like Marquise? That's my husband. That totally looks like Marquise. It's one of my husband's grandmothers. Another one. My mother-in-law. My mom. My husband. This is Papa's, like my dad's mom, Edith. There's my brother. He would have been 16 maybe. There's my sister. And this is Bumpy, my dad's dad. Grammy and Bumpy. So he got to see her. Yeah, look at, that's me. 17. Well, look, I did wear a pinkish color t-shirt. And Grammy again. And Grammy again. I spend a lot of time up at her house. My two Grammys. My mom. Oh, I gotta go out. The bus is gonna be here soon. This is my cousin Brendan. He passed away last year in that car accident, and I went to a celebration of life. He's younger than me, but That was him when he was a child. And then that's my mom, me and Medea, my cousin Michelle, and her daughter Athena. We were both teen mummies. That's Michelle's mom, Barb, Grammy. This is another cousin, Pam, and her daughter Sarah, and my aunt Ethel. My other aunt Nancy with her grandson Wyatt. The three, Medea had that dark hair. Look above the mantelpiece. It's supposed to be a red-green thing I drew. Mom and Dad were having a party. There she is. Oh. That's a good picture. Grammy and Medea. Like, she wouldn't really remember Grammy, but Grammy certainly remembers her. A lady I used to babysit made that for me. Look at Toffee. I look so young. There's Papa and me and Medea. Yeah, we'll go out just a minute. Mom and Medea. Me and Medea. And just think, Medea's 28 now. There's Dad and her down on the floor. Mom and her sleeping. Dad. When I had her, Dad went parasailing the same day. Funny. Bathtubs. This was the little boy. His name was Craig. I used to take care of him. Like, do respite for him. He had, like autism. Nonverbal autism. Bare bum pictures. I won't show those, but... What do you think, Violet, huh? Watch out. Anyways, I'm going to bring this out to her. I need to check if Marquise has his baby album. I forget. Because I have all my albums in one spot, and it's not there. Well, there's another time we went to visit Bumpy. Grammy passing her over. Oh, she's not too happy there. That was my old bedroom. Oh, just want to have a good look. That's my bedroom. The clown. Used to have a bunch of clowns. All right. Just more of the same kind of thing. That's a cute little smile. Oh, this is my grade 12 prom. Yeah, my grade 12 prom. Had a baby and all. That's me. That's my husband's grandmother, Helen Mom. This little girl was Sarah. She's an angel too. And yeah, I got lots of albums, but this was her first album when she was born, so I'll bring that out. It's rough, but it's hers. All right, I just brought out a couple of garbage bags. I do have some peanuts. I'll throw some peanuts out. Because Randall's up there hooting and hollering. Woo! All right, I'm sitting out on my log. There's blue jays over there. I haven't seen Timothy the past couple days. Well, see, Christmas break, I wasn't out here early in the morning. I'd come out, but it's not like I'd be sitting out here like I usually do for when the school bus comes to see him. I'm sure he's around because the stuff I put there this morning is gone, but anyways, it's not as cold out now. I mean, I got my big red jacket on, but it's certainly warmed up a bit from this morning. Oh, and I edited a video and I called the airline because I was trying to log in and I logged in, but it's not showing that I had paid for checked bags. Or maybe it is and I'm just not seeing it. So I called them. And yes, we do have the bags checked or, you know, paid for. I said, okay, good. And I downloaded the airline app on my phone so I can get all that stuff directly to my phone and all that. So, yeah. Yeah. All right, there's 100 birds over in this tree here, and they're probably waiting for me to come in for them to come over. But little do they know, I wish they would come over. But they probably just won't because I'm sitting outside. So blue jays will get them, and they'll just come over and get what's left over. There's like 20, I'm not even exaggerating, blue jays. I think I hear the bus, yeah. I'm just sitting on a package. Ooh, I'll be able to send them off on the bus tomorrow and that'll be it for a couple of weeks. I wouldn't be surprised if these guys fall asleep early. Now, did Maze bring us boots? Yes, he did. Good job. How was school? Did you fall asleep on your desk? No. All right. I can't find... I went up in the attic to look. I will have to mail out his baby album. I didn't message him. He might have brought it with him when he left. But I don't want to message him now when he's in the hospital room with his girlfriend in hard labor. So I'll bring Medea's out and his other stuff that I'm bringing out. And, oh, I picked a couple books. It's hard. I want to bring 10, but I don't need to because I'll probably thrift a few out there. A Heart of Blood and Ash. It's a fantasy one. Probably with a bit of romance in it. Has dragons and all that stuff. It's a thick one. And then I have this series. I haven't started it yet. There's 3 books. The Ravenhood series. Kate Stewart. Flock is the first one. Exodus is the second one. And The Finish Line is the third one. I have all 3. But I'm going to bring those. And yeah. So I have something. Yesterday I read a book. It's a short one. It's The Yellow Wallpaper. It's a short story, but it was in a book with a few other short stories. Yeah, it's interesting. I didn't know what to think of it because it's like a classic. And people would say, yeah, it's weird, it's disturbing. And it kind of is. Not enough to like freak me out, but I'm just like, yeah. Anyways, if you guys know that story, let me know. I don't want to divulge because it's only a short story, but yeah. Anyways, Misha's already almost asleep. Focus. It's not going to focus. Yeah. And it's like probably 10 after 3 now. I'll let her sleep for an hour or so, but wake her up, because if she goes to bed now, she'll be up all friggin' night. I can just imagine Mally and Messiah will be fit to be tied too when they get home. Hey! Stop sniffing around Francis. He's sniffing the dirt. Right? I took out one of Marquise's jackets. This one, it's size medium. And I think it would be too small for him anyways. I might hang it up in Maze's closet. It's a jean jacket with those down the side. What? Oh, you guys are all zoomed in. What, Violet? You got any crusties for me? I love when I get crusties. Oh, I'll get them after. Boris, you have a few there. I asked the vet about his eyes too, because he gets a lot of stains around his eyes, whereas Violet doesn't so much. He's like, his eyes look perfect. I said, is it like the hair or is it an infection? He's like, no, they're fine. It's just some poodles have more chemical in their tears or their eye juice. And yeah, it's just genetics. But Violet doesn't get much staining. See how he gets it around his mouth too, more than she does? Oh, there's the phone. All right, move his old jacket. I'm going to fold up these clothes. All right, it was mostly Messiah stuff, but a couple things of Mally's. So, oh, my boy. You're such a good boy. You're such a good girl too, Violet. I had to shut that blind. The sun was coming right in. But you can still see out the front one. Okay, I've done my thing that I had to do. I decided to pick another book, so I got a horror book too. So I got like a romancy one, a fantasy one, and this one's called Blindness. And I think it's about a world that everybody goes blind. Shattering World, and it won the winner of Nobel Prize for Literature. Ever heard of that one? A city is hit by an epidemic of white blindness, which spares no one. Authorities confine the blind to an empty mental hospital, but their criminal elements hold everyone captive, stealing food rations and assaulting women, and on and on and on. Sounds interesting. My face looks like orange in this light. What's going on here? It's 20 after 6. I think I'll end this now, so I can get it edited and uploaded and scheduled to post. Because tomorrow morning I might try to squeeze one video in, a real short one. And that'll be that. But yeah, so yeah. And the last update, Kara is 7 to 8 centimeters dilated. So it's getting close, and it's 6:21. So Maverick might be here by 8 o'clock maybe, depending on how far she and how fast she dilates and how long she has to push, but he's coming. Oh yeah, I said I was going to end this, so thanks for hanging out with me today. I know it was kind of flip-floppy, not really any rhyme or reason to anything, but I'm going to say peace, love, and happiness today and every single day. Please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose, but if not, that's okay too. I still love you. I still want all the happiness in the world for each and every one of you out there. I certainly do. I really, really honest and truly do. Yes, I do. So, okay, guys, with that, I'm going to say have a good night or have a good morning, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Boink.